is the beginning, this is the official beginning of our long trail hike.
Well, if I ever see the morning, just like a lizard in the spring, I'm gonna run out in the meadow to catch the silence when it sings. I'm gonna force the Serengeti to disappear into my eyes. Then when I hear your voices calling, turn just inside now. Well, if I ever get to slumber, just like I'm all deep in the ground, hell, I won't be found.
All my gear. Let me see if it's going to fit into my backpack. There's my sandwiches. And the long trail runs for 275 miles through the Green Mountains to the Canadian border. And we're giving ourselves 3 or 4 weeks to do it. Should be a great time.
Hell, I won't be found. I know there is a hollow. I need to fill it with a draft of all the words that I won't say. And with a quiet whisper, I send a curse upon the day that never used the sun to see the light. I'm gonna float up in the ceiling. I built a levee of the stars, and in my field of tired horses, I built the freeway through this farce. Well, if I ever get that slumber, I'll be that mole deep in the ground, and I won't be found.
Well, all right, here we are, man. We're about, what, day 3? Actual day 3 into our hiking of the long trail. And look at this perfect spot we found for lunch. Chill out here. Do a little lunch. So we're sitting here on Prospect Rock on the long trail, looking out over this great view, catching this sunset. Watch it go down behind the mountain. It's like magic. I think that's the first sunset we've watched together since Springer Mountain. There she goes. Wow, a perfect spot to watch it. All right, we've just come to the road that goes into Manchester Center. We're about 50 miles up the trail, and we're going in for our first resupply. In some real food, in a cold coat. Well, we just came back out of town and get packed up. We're going to head north. We only got like 216 miles to go. It's going to be in the 90s today. It's going to be hot as hell. We got a 1,700-foot climb right up the trail. Here we go. All right, we're climbing up Bromley Mountain. This is the first climb out of Manchester Center. And the trail just came out of the woods onto a ski slope. And the slope actually takes us to the summit. And it's like 90-some degrees out here. Heat is brutal. I love this shit.
are on the observation deck up here on the Vermont Mountain. Ski slope that we just climbed up. Mountains all around. Wonderful breeze on this 90-degree day.
Any water you don't have to filter is good water. We're at the Peru Peak Shelter. This is a pay shelter. They charge you $5 a night to stay here. This is a little dark, dank shelter. Looks like it's built in 1935. In fact, I think it was. A little platform to put your tent up on if you don't want to sleep in the shelter. Have a fire pit, build you a fire, have a picnic table. And they have this cool little log bench they built out of a tree. This is Lost Pond. They say it's a great swimming area, just to beware of the leeches. You ever had a leech on you, New Day?
I believe once, when I was a kid.
This is some kind of rock garden. We walked up on this and there's little rocks stacked up everywhere. On the side of a rock.
Alright, here we are. This is the falls that run out of Bully Brook here on the AT. We're about a mile away from Vermont 140. Nice little pool there to soak your feet in. Gorgeous. Hey there, chicken. Brought me an egg?
I ain't never seen a real chicken on the trail. I've seen the wild chickens.
What brings you up these parts? Hiking the long trail, are you? I wonder if I put a leash on you. They'd let me take you in the inn.
I don't know.
Wouldn't that give Spike something to talk about?
I start thinking about fried chicken.
Oh, she didn't like that.
You look like you got some tasty drumsticks. Oh, back up. Oh.
I've set the rain to be cold and hard. I've set the sun to be bright and sharp, to wake you up from your with a thunder strike from my hand. Let's crumble steel, we will lie and cheat to turn around all their limit signs and redirect this gray old boring road into the depths of a lion's mouth, just to see if there's something we believe.
Here we sit at the Governor Clement's shelter. It's a highly used shelter by the locals. The young kids like to come up. We're just sitting here chilling. So, old school, what is it you like about hiking?
Well, I thought about that a lot over the last few years. I think what I like most about it is just the total freedom of it. I get up when I want to. I walk until I get tired. I sit down and take a break. I get hungry. I eat lunch. I get tired. I start looking for a place to put my tent. Just total freedom. Do what I want.
Say goodbye to the weather girl, just let her die. When we kill the sound and when the scream, it's all dark and charged, a limousine will be parked outside in the street for us to throw into the stream.
We've been climbing this thing for over 2 hours now. We're gaining quite a bit of elevation. I love this shit. We're at a ski lift, snow bowl, ski area. Middlebury. We got about 140 miles to Canada at this point. Well, here we are. We're on top of a mountain in our tent, and it's been pouring down raining since last night. We've been up for 3 hours just sitting in our tent. We've already had breakfast. New Day made some coffee without getting out of her tent. How cool. Look at me, New Day. Look. New Day don't look too happy. You know why? She don't like the fucking rain, man. It's like the rain is the worst thing in the world when you're out here in the woods. Because it's cold, it's raining, and you have absolutely no motivation. Pack up all this crap, throw it in a backpack, and start walking up the trail in the rain. So, we're just sitting here. And I'm doing little things, aggravating New Day, and she's getting pissed off. Alright? So, I'm going to stop.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
And you know you won't. That's how you do it.
It's not how I do it. Look at your headband. It says peace.
Mm-hmm. Can I have some?
We just climbed up Mount Abraham. It's one of the highest peaks on the long trail. Supposed to have one of the best views, but it sucked in. It's been raining for like 3 days now. At this point, we got 119 miles to go. This New Day coming down this steep ass mountain with a little assist of a ladder.
This cave goes out to a view and is a shortcut to the shelter. Let's see if I can walk in there.
Go ahead.
Ooh, sorry. Going into the cave. Whoa! The trail used to come through here.
Really?
Because there's a white blaze. It's so cool. To this view out here. Oh, yeah. That there's Camel's Hump. We get to climb it tomorrow. Beautiful range. Well, hey there. Here I sit. It's what is it? Montpelier Galan Shelter. It's the southern side of Camel's Hump. We stopped to take a short break, but before we could get our packs on and get out, it started to rain, and now it is pouring. So we're not going to have enough time to summit the mountain today. So I've made this nice hot cup of coffee, and we're in this lovely enclosed shelter. Has a door, windows, the whole shebang. Would be wonderful if I had cell service. It would be home sweet home, but it'll have to do.
We are 2 tenths from the summit of Camel's Hump. We stopped yesterday so we wouldn't have to climb this thing in the rain. We woke up, packed up, ready to walk out the cabin, and what happened? It started raining. So we're climbing it in the rain anyway. There's no views, everything's socked in, but it's a great climb up. I love it!
Good though, got a little foot action going on. Getting distorted. Chilly up here.
Just brushing your chin. You said, damn, beat this wind, it's still moving on in. To the bones and the bed of my soul. You said, damn, be this wind, it's still moving on in. To the bones and the bed of my soul.
Look at this. This whole area. The beavers are cutting down all the trees. They're going to eventually make this whole area a pond. They're building little dams, but you can see where they cut all these trees down. Wow, that's amazing.
Well, here we go. We'll get ready to climb up the side of Mount Mansfield. Mansfield is the highest peak here in Vermont. All right. Grueling from the forehead to the chin. Dropping down into Stowe tomorrow for a bath, though, with 72 miles left.
Still climbing Mount Mansfield. And we're about to go through a rock formation called the Needle's Eye. And it's pretty cool. Here I go. I'm scared.
And here we go. I'm not scared. Here we are. We're up on Mansfield, somewhere around the nose and the lips. Real cold, all socked in, and very windy, but it is cold.
across the wet moss. Can you see it?
Can actually. It says, "Welcome to Bear Hollow Shelter." One of the nicer ones, I must say. A little porch action going on. Nice steps. Well, they say there's space for 12.
Yeah. I'm just having some of my favorite trail snacks. Yeah. I love beef jerky and Slim Jim. You know what the best trail, the hiker trail food is? Snack. You know what number one is? It's a Snicker bar. Ta-da! Everybody should have at least one a day. Hiking through an open field on a long trail. This is the first time we've seen anything as easy as this. Just wide open field, no trees, nice level grass. But it's going to be short-lived. Here we go, right back into the woods. And we're walking across this cool-ass suspension bridge, built just for us hikers. Swaying a little bit. That's pretty cool.
This morning, it's Devil's Gulch. A little more than half of a mile of a nice drop-off and boulder scramble. It's kind of like Vermont's version of the Hoosick's Notch. Way down in the gulch.
Going through a little cave as we go through Devil's Gulch.
Now that would be a nice place to get out of the rain.
Climbed up, JP. It's the big climb on the long trail. The last climb goes above tree line. Only 10 miles left. Let's do it. We're sitting at the last shelter on the trail, having lunch. 4.4 miles to go. Last road that we're going to cross on this trail. It's only 2.5 miles to the end.
We were talking about the foliage and how pretty things are changing. We get some red color going on shortly. And this is how we watch the Vermont foliage.
1.4 miles to go.
Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, such a perfect day.